your Doom City friendly monster coach D, and you are listening to the On the Way Up show only on Highly Unique Radio.
Good morning. Happy Monday, South Florida. How you feeling? What's up, my worldwide listeners? I know you're getting up extra early today. Y'all feel motivated? It's Motivated Monday.
Yeah, the Miami Dolphins, baby. We want to know y'all. I ain't going to say who talking right now. I'm going to let Lady keep talking.
I was
Go
about
ahead.
to say, you already just having Tourette's out there,
Girl,
Dolphin
hey,
fans.
the Hurricanes
But
won,
you know,
too.
I'm happy for you. I ain't
Yeah,
messing with my team
yeah,
won.
yeah.
I'm in a good mood.
Hey, this
You know,
Monday.
you rocking with the one and only Takara Star. We're on the best morning show ever in life, On the Way Up. Good morning, Coach.
Hello, people out there. This is your one and only Coach 954.
Okay.
Talking life, talking sports, and talking the good news. But right now, I can talk like Ric Flair.
Coach,
My Miami
I'm
Dolphins.
a mute. Yo, starting this week, I'm muting Mike's early.
Look, man, don't
Yo,
start
Okay,
good
that's
morning,
fair.
good morning,
That's fair.
good
me like this,
morning,
Black.
good morning,
Black,
America,
let
good
me
morning,
get in my
Miami,
moment, Black.
good morning, Chicago, Detroit. Coach D, good
Man,
morning,
we got
fellow
some haters
Cowboy,
over there.
Cowboy
Coach
fans.
D.
What's going on, people? It's your
yeah.
Doom City friendly monster coach D. You already know them boys took it to the Browns
get
yesterday.
outta here.
Man, it felt great,
Wah,
man.
wah,
We
wah.
did not win the game the last 40 seconds of the game. Anyways, people, all the listeners out there, good morning. Happy
Happy Monday.
Good morning.
What you doing, Black? Go on talk, Black, because you got to introduce yourself since you do me like that.
I'm cool. You don't need no major introduction. I just had to cut your mic off. You had a wonderful weekend. Your Miami Dolphins
And the Hurricanes.
Listen, I'm gonna get to your Hurricanes.
Okay, keep talking.
Your Miami Dolphins just skate through by a field goal with 4 seconds left.
Yes, sir.
And then your precious
Yes, sir.
Hurricanes.
Miami Hurricane. They beat up on a black college.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Do not do our schools like that. The HBCUs, we respect HBCUs.
They beat up on a number one HBUC. They gave the school $1 million to come get their butt beat. But you so happy. Listen, relax.
Mr. Black.
It's
Mr.
only week-
Black,
it's only
you
week.
already started, Mr.
Relax.
Black. So are you telling me, because you know I got a question for you if you do that.
Go ahead, bro.
You telling me that wait a minute, let me say it right. FAMU
Florida A&M.
out of Tallahassee
Yes, sir.
is inferior to Miami.
Yes. Yeah,
Oh wow!
yeah,
I mean, they do not have the money to bring in the
Yeah.
top recruiters.
Yeah.
You know, and to the school, and when you think about it, the number one players in the nations are not willing to go to HBCU
HBUC.
when they're trying to go directly to a D1
Yeah,
program
I thought
like
football
University
was
of
football.
Miami.
So y'all
Stop
saying
it.
Stop
football
it,
is
man.
not football.
You know
Stop
the
it.
financials.
Oh, man, y'all gotta cut
You
it
know
out,
the
man.
financials, man. Right now, you just want to be controversial.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
First of all,
listen,
go ahead.
listen,
That part.
Coach D, I promise you, this week we're gonna introduce the new for this season. We're gonna introduce the quieter the mic. His mic gonna get quiet a lot because he's talking crazy already.
Well, I
Already.
tell y'all what, get ready to quiet my mic, because I'm finna say this. If that was the case, Jerry Jones have all the money and he ain't won no Super Bowl
my
yet.
God.
Mute my mic, man. I'm
You
done.
sound old. That's old of it tired.
Let's give
Coach.
these people a little history about Jerry Jones'
Oh, that
team.
gonna coach with the
All
facts.
He's
right,
running with
you
it.
know what I'm saying?
Stop.
You're
Stop
talking
him,
about
stop.
one
He
of the
gonna go.
franchise that has one of the most Super Bowl championships in the league.
Yes.
that you can't.
Star,
That's
you the
facts.
mediator, Star.
That's
Will you stop
facts.
this foolishness?
No.
We're going to let the people
Good
decide.
job,
We're
Star.
going to finish
Thank
this
you, Star.
conversation in the comment
Thank you.
section. You can find us on YouTube.
Good
we
job,
are on
Star.
the way up show. No, he going to have his chance, baby. Don't trip. I got you, Coach D. Because you had all that talking to say.
Yeah.
You know
All
what?
Nah, I had to give him some facts. But anyways, man, hey, let's
Happy Monday, y'all.
get
We
the
finna
show
get this
started.
show
Happy
going,
Monday,
man.
man. How was everybody weekend this past weekend, man? What did you guys do?
Start with Black, man. I want to go last night since y'all all jumping on me.
Don't worry, you might not make it. You might not make it. I know. We're getting ready for the movie. The Late Shift. We're starting to get ready to start filming. We're gonna have a big cast. Big shout out to Trina. She's now fully attached to the movie.
Okay.
Big shout out to
You don't know now.
Okay.
Really? Yeah.
The baddest in the okay.
yeah,
okay.
she's now attached to the movie. She'll be playing herself in the movie. Also, we have Trey Chaney. He's confirmed. He will be on the flight this week. He'll be here in town. Also, Prince from Love and Hip Hop. He's also confirmed. And then I got 2 MMA fighters.
Oh my God, they're gonna do the stunts.
Yeah.
Hey, Black, you made me a little nervous when you said Prince. I thought you were talking about The real Prince from Purple Rain. I was like,
Oh,
No,
I had to think in my mind he was gone. My bad.
Holocaust. No, hologram. Is that what it's called?
Hologram.
Yeah,
But you
sure.
always talking about the dead. Stop talking about the dead.
Man, the dead has arisen today. Happy Monday.
Whoa.
8954, man. What did you do this past weekend,
I
brother?
told you I was going last.
Nah,
Lady Star. Can
Lady
you go,
Star.
Lady Star? Your weekend was more important than mine.
This feels like a setup, but
It is.
to be honest, I had a great weekend, you guys. I mean, I was already in good spirits from Thursday, and I got a chance to hang out with the kids, relax, got some work done. I'm flying out not too long from now, so
We gonna miss you.
I'm just
How
trying
long
to
you going
stand down with the family, put some time in.
for? How long you gonna be gone away from us?
Oh no, y'all not gonna miss me.
Okay, you
ain't
coming
gonna know,
right back.
You're not even
Okay,
gonna know I'm gone.
One more
Yeah.
question though, because you said something. I heard you. So you say Thursday was a good day.
Thursday was a good day.
Remind the people.
But
what happened.
I could wait for your segment, Coach. I ain't gotta have Tourette's on the people though.
What's
But if you
Tourette's? See, you
asking-
just shot at me
if
now.
you
Hey, Black, you
asking-
see who he shot? She called
if you
something Tourette's.
asking,
What is
you know-
Tourette's?
Tourette's mean you don't know what Tourette's mean?
No, sir.
All right, well,
She
don't-
just shot me with a low blow.
We'll Google it for
Since
you.
I don't know what that means, I'm thinking you offended me.
Right.
You already
Hey,
know.
you right.
You better tell me what it meant. 'Cause I'm coming
No,
back
you know
at
them Chiefs really did their thing. I think we 37-30. So
Big ups.
Oh, okay. Oh, you were rooting for the Chiefs.
Yeah, my mom is in Kansas.
You got a boyfriend on the team?
I don't have no
Okay.
boyfriend.
Travis Kelce.
No.
You got an imaginary
and if
boyfriend?
I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Okay, all right. Well, Coach D, what
That
you did
part.
this weekend,
Hey, man, it was a great weekend. I had an amazing time. I hanged out at one of our famous local bars here in Fort Lauderdale. The name is Smitty's.
Okay,
So I
okay.
was at Smitty's Saturday afternoon, late until the evening. And then on Sunday, I was at Smitty's watching the games. My brothers and I, we were just over there, man, eating their nice lemon pepper wings, and we had a good time over there at Smitty's. Big up to the staff at Smitty's, man.
Yeah,
Thank you
big up
for
that
the
staff.
amazing service that y'all provide to our family. I know we were a loud bunch, but, man, we were having fun, man. Thank you for having us this past weekend.
You know what? That's a true story. Every time I go to Smitty's, everybody that I engage that work there is so happy. Like, they're some of the happiest waitresses I've met.
I think they'll be happy, man. The drinks they make over there,
Their
is-
drinks are
it's
strong,
and amazing.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't believe I'm up this morning even talking to you guys, because at Smitty's yesterday, man, we were going in yesterday afternoon.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Okay,
That's beautiful.
okay. So do you still get hangovers?
You know, I'm a Patron guy, so I don't get hangovers.
Oh, it's clean.
Yeah,
Okay,
you know, when
okay.
you get that dark
how you
dark
learn.
liquor in you like Henny, I call that poison, that brown poison.
Some people prefer dark liquor.
I can't
though.
wake
they
up
say
when
that
I-
white is the
Yeah, I can't mess with that. I can't mess with Henny at all.
Okay.
Dark liquor would.
Man, Hennessy and Alizé make Credible Hulk. You ain't never had that?
Yeah, maybe in my young days.
I thought it was hypnotic.
hypnotic. Yeah.
What I said?
You said Alizé,
Alizé.
but Hennessy
Same
and
thing.
hypnotic.
Alizé
It does
and
give you that.
Hypnotic.
It does
Yeah,
give you that
Alizé.
Incredible Hawk, but man, that Incredible Hawk is for the moment.
Oh,
man.
that's right. Alizé and Hennessy is Thug Passion.
There you
There you
go.
go.
My
There
bad.
you
My
go.
bad.
Okay, so now you want to
Give
tell
me
us about
So I ain't had no
your
thug
Yeah,
passion
give me
this
some of
On
that
weekend.
that
Thug
note.
Passion. That's
Coach,
what
you
I'm
was on some
saying.
thug passion this weekend.
Man, I'm on Thug Passion every weekend. I just don't tell y'all. See, some things I don't tell everybody because everybody can't handle what I do every day.
Okay.
We
So
don't
this-
want to know.
You don't want to know. That's why I
wanna
told you
know.
this for grown folks only. But this,
Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay,
so
Grandpa.
I enjoyed myself watching some college football. I attended some Little League football this weekend. And on Sunday, and I want to share this story because back when I was doing what I was doing in Atlanta, I used to travel and get on the road and have a gospel artist by the name of Canton Jones. We toured all over, went to ministries. And now that I'm back home, one of my first events I did at Blanchard High School with a church called Redeeming Word, and this young man was the overseer of the property, but now he's a pastor. His father and his mother was the pastor of the church. We call him Lonnie. And Lonnie did something for me a long time ago at Blanchard that changed the way I even looked at touring.
Mm-hmm.
But this Sunday I had a chance to go in fellowship with Lonnie at his new church. And the church is called Religion Rejects. And we went in. And I can tell the nation, I can tell the world that it's a new sound coming to this platform. It's a new sound coming to Broward. It's a new sound coming to the world. Because you got a group of believers saying, wait a minute, we can rightfully divide these lyrics. We can put on our own shows, our own movies. We can do it just like we do it in the church. And one of my bishops taught me something. I call him Bishop T.D. Jakes. He said, I made more money doing a movie than I ever made taking up an offering. So, Mr. Black, I'm here this day to tell you I'm ready to do my movie called Coach 954. Let's go. That's how I spent my weekend, y'all.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Okay.
It looked like Coach. Hey,
On that note.
hey, Coach caught the Holy Ghost this
Yes, I
weekend.
did.
But on that note,
Okay.
man, we're getting ready to go play some music. We'll be right back with
The quote of the day.
Quote of the day.
Support
We'll
my
be right
movie,
back.
Coach 954. I'm doing my own shameless plugs.
That guy crazy. All right, we'll be right back. You know how we do it, man. Let's go.
You make me feel brand new. Hey, Black, you know how to do that on a Monday, making me feel brand new. Like when them Dolphins did what we did. We brand new season. We going to the Super Bowl.
Good job.
What's
Good
up, Coach?
job. What's going on? What's going on, man? It's your
OMG.
Yes, sir. We feel brand new over here in Miami.
Hey, you already know, man. Football's back, man. Football's back. Every guy probably was doing exactly what we were doing yesterday, stuck in front of this TV screen and watch all 16 games. So, man, Coach, you right, man. Your Dolphins, man. I don't know about no Super Bowl contenders, but we'll talk about that during your segment. Right
You
now,
already know,
right
Coach.
now, right now. Let's dive right into the quote of the day. All right, I'm ready. I'm hoping you guys are ready. All right, no regrets, just lessons. That's
Wait
the
a
quote of the
minute.
day.
Wait. Hold on, Coach. Listen. That one was so sweet, but if y'all can hear what Black is playing underneath this thing, that boy playing that computer love.
Hey,
I hear you, Black. Hold up, Black. You say computer love. Now get that quote of the day again.
I'm gonna give you that quote of the day again to the listeners on YouTube and the listeners worldwide. The quote of the day is no regrets, just lessons.
Ooh.
All right, man. I see Star man. She just vibing.
No
She like,
regrets.
okay.
I like that.
Okay, Coach, I like that. So, Star, since you are the only lady in the room, we're gonna be gentlemen today, and we're gonna pass the ball to you first. What's your
Well,
thought?
Well, to all my gentlemen, the first thing that will come to mind is we hear everybody say now, there's no losses. There's no L's, only lessons. So no losses, just lessons. And since y'all talking about computer love and all of that, I would definitely have to say that's my outlook on relationships. I really don't regret any of y'all. Like, I had great experiences and great lessons, and I think it made me a better person.
Hey,
Y'all heard
all
my
the
sister
exes,
say it to him again.
all the exes,
Yeah.
she's saying
Wait,
y'all
wait.
made her a better her.
Wait,
Yeah.
sis, talk to him again. Sis, look right in your camera and tell him again.
No losses, lessons only, and it's all fair in love and war.
No shade, no shade. You rocking with the radio vultures. No shade.
Hey, good job, sis. That's what I'm talking about. Coach D,
Yo.
I know this your segment, but I want to bounce it to you because
Why would you bounce it to me?
Because you already know how to give the quote
Nah,
of the day.
all right, well,
You pick it, so
I'll
you
pass-
You
already
trying to
had-
go last?
yeah,
I
he's
see
trying to
you
go last, but I'm
setting
gonna
this up.
pass that ball right to 954. There you go, sir.
See now, hey, just like a cowboy, never follow instructions. Hey, but listen, y'all. I'm gonna go with this computer love field too.
Okay.
It's just like when you write the vision and make it plain, you don't never have no regrets. It's just like going in the studio. You make that song one time, and for a lifetime, somebody can rock to it. So I'm gonna ask Coach to read that quote one more time. Coach, give it to the people.
No problem, man. No regrets, just lessons.
So when you go into the studio, you might mess up the first time. But that producer gonna say, sing that line again like Mr. Black. You never knew how many times they taped this, but when they mixed and mastered it, it was a hit. So take the life lessons in your life and make it a hit and don't have no regrets. Just like computer love.
Hey, there you go,
Okay.
Coach. You dropped it. You
Alright.
dropped it,
You got
man.
it out there.
Hey, let's pass.
And I like it. Go
Black
ahead.
like how smooth,
Hey,
man.
hey,
Black,
hey,
don't
what?
do that, Black.
Hey, let's pass.
What is in his coffee, man? I don't know what's going
Black,
on with
you
your
already
But
man.
he
know.
got there though.
Didn't I get that?
He got
Did I
there.
bring it
though.
home?
Hey,
He
bring it
got
home.
there.
You bring
He
it
did
home.
get there.
Ooh,
though.
computer
Hey,
love.
man,
Go
we
ahead.
gonna pass the ball.
But I got you. You did.
We bought
You
the
made
weed,
it.
but we got home. Okay.
Like them Dolphins, huh?
Yo, we gonna pass the ball to Mr. Smooth Black.
Hey, no, this one's simple. This is a I don't want to say a lackluster one, but this is definitely a good Monday one.
Yes, sir.
There always everything we do in life is a lesson. It's not a loss. Even our major victories are our biggest downfalls.
Absolutely.
If we got an opportunity to get back up, we learn something,
Yes, sir.
right? So for me, as an entrepreneur, 100% entrepreneur, this is how I look at life, right? When I go down and invest in a project or invest in a movie or invest in a show or a company or a team or whatever the case may be, if it fails, it fails. I personally don't do grand openings. You know why?
Why is that, Black?
I don't want to ever do a
No
grand
grand
close.
closing.
Ooh, y'all better pick that up. He put something down in there. I saw that, Black. We never closing.
Nah.
Nah.
Ooh.
Hey man, man, that was a good one.
Hey, hey, Black. You dunked that one backwards. You bop.
Alley-oop.
Ooh, I saw you, Black.
Hey, I think all three of you guys did an amazing job. But for me, man, it's very simple. Just never regret anything that has happened in your life.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it cannot be changed or undone. So, all you got to do is just continue to move forward and just take it as a lesson that you learn and move forward. Never dwell on the past. So no regrets here. No regrets on my
Coach,
side.
you just shot from half court, Coach.
Did I?
But Coach, you the only one didn't talk about this computer love. Coach Black put it on.
I'm
I
not-
talked about it.
You know what, man?
I think you a baby. You don't even know computer
I never
love.
believed in computer love. That's why I don't look for my spouse online. You
that
know what I'm
part.
saying?
Bang.
The song.
Okay.
Bang.
I'm just keeping it
Look,
real
you
with
was
you.
out.
man.
It was a
I
setup.
bet.
I love
bet you
that.
Coach
Yo.
don't know this song.
Yo, I got
Nah.
2 Smitten Western, man. I'm just spitting them,
Bang,
bro.
bang.
I don't need it.
Okay.
Not at all
Black,
today.
Black. You know
Got
it.
him.
He trying to divert from the question
It's
I
good.
asked him.
It's good.
Do you know this
Good
song?
pivot.
I definitely know the song
Okay,
Computer
we good.
Love, but again, I don't believe in computer love, so it's not my thing. It's
Nice.
probably your thing, but for Coach D, absolutely not.
Nah.
So what
All
song you
right.
play for your woman when you want to let her know how you love her then? Because I
I
thought
sang too.
Oh, get out of here, man. We going to break, man. This guy funny, man. He sang to his wife. Get
Hey,
out of
we'll
here,
be
Black.
right back with your local news.
I want computer love.
Oh, this guy is crazy.
Hey, yo, the
cannot
Doom City
with
Friendly Monster is back. Hey, you guys already know, man. Man, I got the juice. I got the tea for you guys worldwide. Unfortunately, Coach, as you know, man, I try to bring some good news every day. But last week, just what was in the news for us, man, wasn't such great news. I'm sure everyone around the world already heard about it. And we haven't, shed a lot of light,
Yes,
you
sir.
know, on this situation here. But I wanted to just bring a little light to it, and we can talk a little bit more about it during cultural conversation. But last Thursday, I believe, or Wednesday, could have been Wednesday, I believe, at least four people was killed in a Georgia high school shooting.
Correct.
And it was, for me, when I caught the news, it was very shocking. I've learned that the shooter was a 14-year-old boy who attended the school. His father actually bought him a AR for his birthday. Now, what I've learned about this story is that this young man already was showing signs that he wanted to shoot up a school.
They said they got calls that same day the atrocity happened.
His moms had called the school. My mom's or sister had called and like, "Yo, my son's in crisis," because apparently the mother doesn't live with the father.
Yeah, they got a divorce.
So
Absolutely.
the father is the one the main caregiver for the young man, and the mom said was calling the school like, "Yo, I'm telling you something. My kid is bugging." Yeah, but they ain't take it serious.
But you know what? The FBI, I believe, and the local police did come to this young man's house and spoke with his.
Last November.
Yeah.
Last year,
Yeah.
I was gonna say they had
we-
the same warning last
Can we
year.
please do this before we
Let's
even
put a
go
moment
any
of silence,
Yeah,
you
before we
right.
go any further.
Let's
Because
do it.
down here we understand. And we're not just going to take a moment of silence for that town. We're going to take a moment of silence for our nation. Because on February 14th, this happened in Parkland. So it's time for our nation to understand we losing our innocent babies. So we're going to take this for our nation.
Not 10
10
minutes.
seconds.
I'm not whatever you say, Black. I'm sorry.
10 minutes.
Y'all-
10 minutes. Look
I mean,
like?
10 seconds. Hey, guys, listen. Sometimes I'm joking, but this hit home for me. So I take a lifetime of silence if you're going to go in these schools and kill my babies. So this 10 seconds is for this nation to understand that we cannot no longer put these kids in silos and isolate them and make them feel so hurt that they'll come and shoot up a school.
Right.
So until we understand that it's on us to give accountability to raise these babies right, it's going to keep on happening. If the media is going to portray it in a way that is cool and I can copycat it to get some attention, something is wrong.
Yeah, but I think you.
I'm cool, Coach. I'm cool. I'm cool.
Hold on. And I know we're gonna take a moment of silence, but I also want you to understand. The passion is there. Is valid passion, but I think you addressing it the wrong way. Who are we really upset with?
I'm upset with our government.
All right, for what role? What role are you upset with the government about?
I'm upset with our government for portraying murder in a way that if you hurt me, I kill you. I'm portraying it to our government that if Columbine happened, we should have never put that on the media so everybody can be a copycat.
No,
We'll talk about 10 seconds.
Let's take 10 seconds and then we'll talk about that during cultural conversation.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, man. For all the families that lost a loved one during the shooting, man, our condolences to you and your family.
As well as the 9 that were injured and hospitalized. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
For all the kids impacted.
And all the 17 that we lost in Parkland.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I would say, like Coach said to the nation today, our hearts are with you.
Awesome. Hey, next news here, man. This one right here hurt. We lost Rich Homie Quan this past week as well. There was a tribute to him this past weekend in Atlanta. Man, we're losing a lot of our, Picassos, a lot of artists, man. And we're losing them either to the guns or to drugs. With Rich Homie Quan, allegedly, he overdosed over some drugs and he lost his life at a young age. And this is a young man that could have made an impact in the hip-hop culture. So, we had a moment of silence for Atlanta school shooting, and I think it's rightfully so that we have 10 seconds moment of silence for Rich Homie Quan. But again, man, as you know, guys, it's a sad. Monday's supposed to be a happy day.
Oh, we gonna get back, but this is real life.
But this is real life news.
It's real life.
And
I don't want to be the person in the room that looked at the Rich Homie Quan thing as not blaming him, but once again, he did it to himself. You know what I'm saying? Like drug use, and because he's an artist, the same thing happened to Prince, same thing happened to Michael Jackson. When they're artists, it's hard for people to do an intervention to stop them from hurting themselves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know Rich Homie. I met him before. If you've been on my page, you've seen that. He been in my studio. We made a couple amazing music videos together. So it's how the world works. Just like you guys. I don't know what you guys are going through day to day, right? And I don't know what are your triggers. But if you're unapproachable, I can't help stop yourself, then this is what happens. These are the recourses that we're gonna get. Overdoses. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad. I have a mixtape with Rich Homie that I was gonna put out. I might not even put it out now. You know what I'm saying? But it's a sad thing. And we are losing Picassos. He had a great run.
Yes, he did.
He had a great run. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad that he passed away, but it's sad that the way his life was way he transitioned could have been prevented.
But Black, this is the thing. This is why when I talk about the music industry, that's what's portrayed.
No, it ain't.
Black.
Not all of it.
Black.
One thing about it, I'm a producer. I make music. I've made platinum records. I'm never gonna let someone come in this culture, and I'm not gonna stand up and say no. This is not. This is that's one iota. But in every music, in every genre of music, there is something outside of the norm, right?
Wait.
R&B,
Let's talk about Beyonce. Beyonce just made a song talking about, and if you didn't know what she was talking about getting high.
Okay.
It was a catchy little dance to it. But if you go in there and rightfully divide the words,
Okay.
she talking about she popping pills and
okay.
she's so high she could fly.
Okay, so
if that's our biggest icon, talking
no,
about
she's not. That's only you.
who bigger than Beyonce in
Taylor Swift is bigger.
No, I'm talking about in this demographic. Beyonce.
No.
All right, well, I don't know nothing. I don't know music.
Right, because see, here's the thing. I don't. One thing about it, I don't, and maybe you all have to disagree on this, but artists, Beyonce, Jay-Z, Mary J. Blige, whoever, they're not role models. They're regular people, right?
That's what we listening to every day.
But again, that's why it's the parents' problem. To me, I blame the parents.
Wait, pause, Black. Nobody was saying put a ring on it until Beyonce took her hand.
Once again.
What you talking about?
Once again.
That's influence.
Hey, let's move on to let's move on to the
we
next.
men Black good. We
No,
do
no,
this.
no,
Yeah,
no,
they want to get
This sounds like some world culture conversation.
Right, y'all, because we got a lot to talk
we got a lot
We
to
still
talk
on the
about
news.
today in culture conversation. So listen, man, the last news for the day, same thing that happened in Atlanta. We had some copycats here in South Florida. A group of kids, allegedly a group of kids reported that, they were going to shoot up a few Broward County schools. They actually posted that on social media. And luckily for us, the Broward County School Board reacted very quickly on that. And it was reported yesterday afternoon that they have caught the individual who was making the threat to shoot up all the schools. So one thing, again, I'm so excited about the accomplishment of Broward County School Board by implementing metal detectors in all the schools. And not only that, now they're taking threats online very seriously. And I'm just so happy that law enforcement has been able to find the individual and bring them in for questioning. Right now, no major threat out there, but to show that Broward County is being that model county that's taking these things into they're taking serious action to prevent another school shooting. It's close to me at home. I got kids in the Broward County School Board school system. So when I heard that they finally brought this person in for questioning, that it actually put my mind at peace. And I know you guys don't have any kids in the Broward school system, but I know it hit.
Nephews.
Yeah.
I have,
I got that call.
I got a lot of people in Broward County School
talking
Board.
about that school
Absolutely.
threat. And to be honest, I'm not at peace. I wouldn't blink. So my kids would not be going to school that week. We have to look back and see how things go, because I wouldn't feel comfortable. I'm so thankful that my kids aren't in the school system right now, personally. But I still have nieces and nephews, and I had to talk to my sister. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, but it's time.
lot.
It's time for a change. And the reason I say this, and we all in football season, so I'm gonna give you guys an illustration. One of the biggest things that was done early in the 70s, people used to run across the football field and shriek.
Yeah.
They would take their pants off, take their clothes off, and just shriek to get popular.
This is such a random
Wait a
diversion.
minute, wait. I'm going to divert because I'm going to show you what the power of the media is. But the NFL said as soon as they do that, they cut the camera so the nation wouldn't see it, so they wouldn't make it popular no more. See, when you want to stop putting the bad news, that's why my segment is the good news. Stop showing this stuff. Stop showing the Columbine. Stop showing all these negative things so people can get encouraged to say, I'm going to be famous by shooting up a school.
Well, you know what? My mind goes back to our quote today, right? And I just think, again, about how everything can be used as a lesson. And I think since these things are being highlighted, it gives way to talk about really high important matters in the society. We do need to look at gun control. Atlanta's looking at changing gun laws right now because of this. And then to hear that they had gotten these threats last year and this morning and failed to respond makes people have to look at that due process as well. So there's a lot of lessons to be had here. And I think if it is going to be a part of our culture, everything is shown now. We're not going to stop that at all. Everybody got a phone. Somebody's going to see it. That we need to use it for the good of that experience and take the lessons out of that and move off as a better nation for it.
I agree, my sister. That's the best word I heard all day. We gonna
So
be
cheer up, brother.
I'm
We're going to
good.
be all right.
Hey,
It's a
hey.
struggle, but we're going to get there.
No,
We're getting there.
we good. This what we do on the way up show.
And it takes experiences like that to struck a chord. You see how passionate you are about your kids? it takes situations, unfortunately, like this to get everyone's attention to focus on a common good.
Absolutely,
Sometimes. So,
absolutely.
You
And
know,
one
nothing
thing-
is in vain.
One thing I would like to tell every listener out there all across the world, this is the vision of the man sitting in the middle of the chair. He said, I want real conversation. I want a real show. I want you to share from your heart. And you don't have to be 20 years in the industry. He said, come as you are, and I'm going to throw you in that water and let you swim.
I'm gonna throw you in the ocean and let me see how if you survive.
And we swimming,
And guess
right?
right now we swimming.
Right here on Hollywood Boulevard at the Holly Unique Soul Flow. Y'all know what time it is. We're going to go to commercial. Thank you, Ace, for giving us this platform
Shout
as
out to
one of our
Ace
sponsors.
Magazine.
Say it again, Lady Star.
Ace Magazine.
Take us to break, Star. Do it how you do it.
Don't go too far. We'll be right back.
Good job.
Coach Drew.
So do we still want them to engage with us on Instagram and YouTube? We still got
So
some
I'm
stuff
trying
going?
to keep everything within like 15 minutes. Like, let's go. Like all that we could discuss during cultural conversation. You could give your feelings during cultural conversation, but the news, give them the news and let's move on. You know what I'm saying? Because even on YouTube, we drag the news.
You got to. It shows it'll be only an hour.
Yeah.
So I don't change it. Don't change it up to fit a mold, right? Because technically, if you do that, the show's only an hour long.
On YouTube it is.
Yeah, it's only an hour long. You know what I'm saying? If you do it that way, the conversations are good. I trust me. Like, if you try to shorten it, because what's supposed to happen? You're gonna have the long version, and then he's supposed to make you the short clips.
Clips.
That's
Yeah.
what I talked
Yeah,
about
we
today.
talked to him.
So really, you supposed to let because to be honest, y'all need to be all that to make that money on YouTube. If they short,
That's what I'm saying. The hour 15, hour 20, I love it.
It's perfect.
And we can also just give them the clips for free.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I watch the joints. My people watch the joints. It's right on point.
Yeah.
You know, it's right on point.
That's what we're hearing.
The thing is, what the complaints are, that it's one-sided, but that's what haters gonna say. You know, if you're against the topic, you're gonna feel like it's swayed one way or the other.
Oh, okay,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying?
Okay, like all opinions weren't fully
Yeah,
represented in the
People like,
conversation.
yo, fuck that shit. I'm like, yo.
Oh, they want to hear their voice being
Yeah,
like, their opinions being voiced.
because it's not striking them. Because they're like, yo, y'all wrong. It should have been this. But I'm like, yo, that's what it's fucking supposed to be. You're supposed to be in the comments.
So, and that's what I'm saying. After every segment, we need to engage them and say, let's keep the conversation going. Leave a comment. What do you think? Because that's how also like we make the algorithm go well with the videos. We gotta tell them to start liking and subscribe.
Yep. Well, they are liking and subscribing. Huh?
I'll do one more.
Yeah, we gotta kill it. Jay, what you think, boss? You right after this segment, we're gonna do sports, and then right after sports, I'm gonna get you a chair. We're gonna bring a chair here. You're gonna get the mic over here. Ready? Ready? All right. Hey, win-win. One thing about us, we started using the slogan "Radio Vultures" because we speak our mind. Like, ain't no holding back, worrying what the backlash is going to be like. Oh, what's up?
This is Jay.
Mr. Bizzle.
What up, boy? And Lady Star, she went to break. And Coach Ford, just tell them real quick, military veteran, how many years? Graduated.
Thank you for your service, my brother.
Yes, sir. So we gonna get into this. We gonna talk after this segment because we got to get back in there.
Whoa. Black, how many minutes we in? 52. We're only 52 minutes in. Lovely.
North Carolina versus. Notre Dame. Coming back now. Y'all already know it's your boy, Coach 954. We talking life, we talking sports, we talking good news. Man, it's been so good, man. We back in the football. So I'm going to put a little spin on this thing because we're going to talk a little college football. I'm going to read a little scores to you guys, and then we're going to talk about something. But the topic of the day of this one right here is called the underdog. So here's a couple scores. Sorry, Dion. Dion played. And I've been putting my glasses on, man. I got to read it off, y'all, because I'm getting a little older, so I got to put my glasses on.
I thought Prime was his role model.
I know.
Hey, listen, man. I'm telling you what happened in the world of sports. And
I thought he didn't need you need no notes for Prime. I thought Prime was your man.
I love Prime. We had a lot of hype, but then when you get on the field between the lines,
Trash.
you can't. Hey, that's why I love this
Trash.
game, because you got to settle it on the gridiron.
Trash.
So the score was Colorado 10, Nebraska 28. Then you had USC against LSU. That score was the number 11 team, 27, LSU 20. We went on to Texas versus Michigan. Texas was the number 2 seed. Michigan was their number 11, and they beat them.
Number 10.
Whatever it was. They beat them 31 to 12.
We just gonna make
All
those
right.
stats.
No, I'm
make
not
us
making
that.
them up. And he's just trying to confuse me. He's not going to mess up my segment because I know where I'm going. Okay, you had Iowa State versus Iowa.
Armada.
And Iowa won by 1 point.
Yes, sir. Big ups, Iowa.
Okay. Then
Iowa State.
Thank you. Iowa State. I messed up. Y'all know who I'm talking about.
No, we
Iowa
don't.
State won by 1. They was the 21st. they was number 21 in the ranking.
Upset.
It was not an upset. They won by it was a good game, but I'm going somewhere if you let me get there.
Go ahead.
All right. And then you had the FAMU Rattlers come down here to play the University of Miami. The score was Miami 56 and the Rattlers 9.
It was a jamboree game,
I don't
bro.
like that.
That game didn't even count, bro.
Okay.
It was straight jamboree.
So you guys see how this was going. But something happened.
What happened, Coach?
This team from northern whatever they came from, beat Notre Dame. I want to say it was West State. They
didn't watch that
the
game
name
this
of wait. I don't even know the name of the school because
Northern Illinois, man.
it's Northern Illinois. Okay, Northern Illinois beat the powerhouse Notre Dame. The coach was crying. So the
Upset.
question that I want to go around this table
Is Northern
is,
Illinois a D1 school or D2?
it don't matter. It don't matter. That's why I didn't.
They're D2, right? They
Yeah,
D1
yeah.
now?
They did one. They did
Oh,
one.
Hey,
Okay.
Black, let me tell Coach D something. I be acting real good. I know the name of the team was Northern, whatever
didn't.
they
No, you didn't.
I bet you I did.
No, you
But
didn't.
here's the catch. Here's the
No, you
catch.
didn't.
Here's the catch, Star.
Hey,
because
he forgot we were live on YouTube
I
and they
know.
could read your face, bro.
no. All right. Stop. See, Star, sometimes I don't like to tell these guys that
No, you
because
didn't.
we set our own segment up. I already wrote my notes in my notes, Star. So I'm gonna show you, Star. Did I write my notes here? Yeah, I know, but here's the question.
Show the camera,
So the
bro.
question is, I'm gonna show the camera. Because I ask questions, I active listen, and I learned that from Black.
Right.
So the question is on the table now, what is your number one underdog story, Mr. Black?
Oh, my number one. That's a pivot. That's a pivot. That's so big. That's a different pivot, but I go with that. My number one underdog story is, I have so many, but for you guys for today, my number one underdog story is that Highly Unique Radio, is up. It's been active for over 12 years.
Big ups.
We're
Yeah.
we're the only black-owned radio station, that independent radio station, that never got any financing from any big company.
Okay.
I'm doing it on my muscle and on my strength through my company leads and acquisitions. They didn't think we were going to be here for 12 years, and we are. And I have a run. Like, I have a run that we're good for another 12. Like,
Wow.
I could do for another 12 years with no problem, right? But so underdog story, that's one. My movie, Ball in the Movies, coming out. Night Shift is coming out. Once again, these are movies that I'm doing without anybody, you know what I'm saying? Without any support. We doing it on our own.
So I'm gonna say that you the underdog against the norm of the industry, black against the world. Man, that's a powerful story. Coach D, nah, I ain't going to you because you always try to mess up my segment. Lady Star, what's your underdog story?
Well, I was gonna go with my personal story as well, which I think you were probably looking for something that I don't know the whole world
It's
knows.
up to you. It's up to you.
Yeah, I definitely feel like. Well, first, shout out to the underdogs. I love a good underdog story.
They beat Notre Dame. The
That's
coach was
what
crying.
Keeps me
Mhm.
engaged. Sometimes, sometimes it's not even like the boxer. It's just the fact that he was the underdog and came up.
Okay,
like-
okay, I'm gonna
so
help
it's not
you out.
necessarily the
Like
sport
Rocky.
sometimes.
Rocky was always the underdog.
Yeah.
What you think? But let go tell what you talking about. I'd be throwing y'all off.
You know, to be honest, when I think about just kind of where my family came from, I've shared this before. Like, I grew up in a drug culture. The people in my family, outside of my personal parents, they weren't married. They didn't, go on to get college education. There's just a lot that happens to a family when there's poverty, when there's drugs involved. Thankfully, and I'm not proud of it, but my dad did right with the money he made, So I was raised in a better part of, the city. I had access to things, and I think that he did all that so that I could overcome the situations that were at hand at the time. And I did, and I have to really give thanks to my dad and my mom for that. Fortunately, I was able to go to college, and my daughter was able to graduate from college,
So your underdog story is the Takara. I'm sorry, the Lady Star. I almost said your real name on that, girl. The Lady Star versus
Well,
the
no,
world.
I mean, everybody know I'm Takara Star.
Okay,
I give
Takara
people my
Star,
name.
okay.
You like to call me Star, but I mean, my parents named me Takara, and I keep that living. In fact, I use the last name Star because my mom was an entrepreneur, and she started U Star Productions.
Yes, ma'am.
So when I decided to move forward in my entrepreneurial ventures, I took on her last name Star.
So you are a star. Y'all give it up for
Yeah.
Lady Star today. Coach D, I know you
So
got
I'm the dream of the underdog.
But wait. I'm sorry, because we got to give your underdog story a name. So it's Lady Star versus.
It's the rising of the star.
Okay, the rising of the star.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Coach D, your turn.
Man, you know what, man, Coach? I think every listeners who listen to our show already know my underdog story, man. I was labeled as a at-risk youth coming out of Doom City, and nobody expected, an at-risk youth to be the guy that I am today. I remember one of my teachers said, "Man, you're not gonna live to see the age of 20 because of the route that I was taking in life, just being in the streets and just pretty much, wilding when I was younger." Even my principal, Miss Littlefield, she actually said the same thing, like, "Yo, man, this kid is trouble." So eventually I got kicked out of school, couldn't attend the Broward County schools anymore because of my behavior. However, man, I had a father who just believed in me and never gave up and just said, "Hey, you know what, man? Just go to Collier County," which is Nappy City, Florida, Naples, Florida, for those who don't know. And from there, that's when he gave me that speech. "Hey, life is all about the decisions that you made." And then when I got there, man, started playing football. They realized that I had speed. And they realized that I was built for the game. And Coach Butts gave me shots at the age of 13, and I will never forget it. He took me under his wing. Jackie Miller, Coach Provost. These are the guys that made a change in my life.
Cool.
And they actually bet all their marbles on me, and I ended up making them happy as one of the best running back that ever played the game in the city of Naples. And not only that, man, I played a little defense because Butts thought I would played a great defensive end, which I excelled as well. And finally made my way to University of Dubuque in Iowa, played for them up there, and then came back home, worked for Corporate Marriott, quit Corporate Marriott after 16 years, and now I confidently can say that I run the best digital marketing company in the nation.
Yeah, I'm a second that. But guess what, y'all? Since it's my segment, I get to tell you my favorite story. I learned my story at a young age. It was the story of David versus Goliath.
Uh-oh.
It was a little old boy that told that giant, you don't have nothing on me because you don't have the source that I have, and I'm going to take this rock and hit you in the head and knock you out, and I'm going to win. So I always knew if it was ever a giant that came up against me, they couldn't win. That's just how that team went out there and played Notre Dame. Because when you go in the room, we tell you, if you believe in the system, you can win at any time.
That's true.
Get out there and do your job.
That's true.
So that's the sign I get every morning when I wake up and my creator say, do your job, son. Get on the airways and tell the people the good news. So now we're going to talk about the next part of my segment. Man, football is back. Everybody anticipating it. And them Cowboys is not going to win the Super Bowl, but the Dolphins
33-17.
did. So
33-17. So Cleveland Brown, we beat you today, and it was easy.
Hey, but listen,
it was
y'all.
easy.
Listen, the whole world has been anticipating the start of NFL football season. So I'm not going to call all the games off because I'll be here all day.
Don't do that.
But root for your team, support your team. But the second question is, when the world is anticipating a season, what season are you anticipating, Coach D?
Shit, the NFL season.
Oh, Lord, man.
I'm always looking forward for the NFL season.
No, sir. I want you to take this out of the NFL and take it to life.
Oh, life.
No, he
You
doing-
see, you got to catch up what I just did. Now you
There's a
talking
twist
about
there. There's
it's
a
a
twist.
twist. You got to. I only got 10 minutes.
Aha.
Black. Aha.
But
Black only give me 10 minutes.
I'm a fall baby, so
All
man,
right,
I'm always looking forward to fall.
All right. That's the season you looking for. Now I'm gonna help you out. See, I'm looking for the season when the wealth of the wicked is transferred to the just. I'm looking for the season when my babies learn about financial literacy instead of guns. I'm looking for the season when we walk in love in the schools and there's nobody afraid to go to school. That's the season I'm talking about. But now I'm gonna bounce it to Mr. Black. Black, what season you waiting on?
I don't know. I think I've lived in so many. I've seen the calendar go around so many times. Every season to me is amazing.
Yes, sir.
I love spring, but I love winter.
Okay.
I enjoy fall, but I do my best in the summer. So, for me, I just want an opportunity to see that when people have disagreements, that they can settle the disagreements without having to end someone's life. Like I want to be able to be able to disagree, be upset with each other, but say what they want to say. But then after it's over, it's over.
Yes, sir.
We don't have to continue to revel in animosity and rage. You know what I'm saying? That's the season I'm looking for, where people could just communicate and be comfortable about having an opinion. Everyone has their opinion. Opinions are like what?
Hey, thanks. I know what you
Everybody
mean.
have one.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody have an opinion,
Yes, sir.
right?
You can say it like belly buttons.
Or
How
belly
there you go.
buttons,
Yes.
I got you, brother.
Yeah, everybody got lips.
Yes.
Everybody talk too much.
That's
you know what I'm
right.
saying? So it's like that's how I look at it. So that's the season I'm looking for. When people could just we can agree to disagree, know how to kill each other.
I like that. Hey,
I
y'all,
love that. But we're doing that. We are in that season right now. That's what On the Way Up show is all about.
I'm bouncing it to you,
But-
ladies.
but-
You
but-
got the flow. Go on,
But,
talk,
but
ladies. stuff.
I want that to be everywhere, not only in this circle of
I
friends.
agree. Well, it starts with us. It's a ripple effect.
Yeah, I mean, I want to see that in the Gaza Strip. I want to see that in Ukraine. I want to see that in Haiti.
Yes.
I want to see that in Venezuela.
Yes.
I want to see it in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? I want to see it. You know what I'm saying?
Detroit.
Detroit. You know what I'm saying? I want to see it.
What about you, Coach? You got something to add to that? Because I got one more segment. One more thing.
Let's bounce it back to Star.
Star, go ahead. What season you waiting on, Star?
So I'm not really waiting. I'm walking in.
Oh, wait,
it.
I said it wrong.
Yeah.
Anticipating.
I'm walking in the season right now of passive income.
Okay.
Absolutely. Going back to breaking family cycles and moving forward and being the dream of the underdog. Thanks to the Farm Bill Act, I have a dispensary online. It's bakedinpurpose.com. You can go there. I ship anywhere in the U.S. And I'm just excited about building these systems and these companies that I can either sell out or keep, for my legacies to come. And I'm really thankful, honestly, for Coach D and everyone sitting at this table that really keeps pushing entrepreneurship and the keys it takes to move forward. And I'm just a blessing in utilizing those keys. So the season I'm walking into is just every door unlocked, passive income coming forward and taking in all these jewels and this wisdom around me and being something about it.
I love that. And in my last one, y'all know I got to talk about it because Tom Brady is now an analyst. Tom Brady, man, and Tom said he was so nervous to call his first game. And Tom actually called the Cowboys versus the Cleveland Browns.
He was trash.
Wait, okay, see, now, I'm going to put a twist on this, but I got a producer here, and you say that he was trash.
He was trash.
Okay, what you thought, Coach D?
I think he did all right, man. He's a better football player for sure
Okay,
than a commentator.
All right, Star, you didn't get a chance to listen to the broadcast, did you?
Nah, and I can't talk about a commentator. I'm brand new to this myself. What am I going to do?
Well, I thought he did all right. But here's the question I want to ask, because I came out of the era when Tom had to go against Cam Newton and I'm a Cam Newton fan, so I'm going to be real.
I love Cam.
But I haven't seen Cam get the opportunity to become an analyst.
He don't want it.
No, don't say that yet. Let me put the twist on it first. I'm asking the question, out of all the quarterbacks, is it favor who you pick to put in that position to represent your brand?
One, you
So
picked
we
the wrong.
we got to go back to facts because I think it was offered to him like many times.
Many times.
Cam Newton?
Yeah, he didn't want it.
Okay, wait. Well, let's use somebody else. What I'm saying is, because y'all always messing it up because I give you one name.
No.
What I'm asking is,
because the listener's gonna say, "Wait a minute."
Okay,
he was
okay.
offered.
Well, let me break it down then, since y'all want me to go there. It's certain guys in the league that never get a chance, that their careers speak volumes, but because I don't pick you, you never get that life after football to be an analyst.
Name somebody. Because I totally disagree. In this world of social media and everybody can do their own platform, name somebody who you think.
No, I'm not talking your own platform. I'm talking about on the big networks. For example, the only guy on the morning show is
Strahan.
Randy Moss.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the rest of the commentators around Randy Moss are old. They have been holding their positions for a long time. Mm-hmm. So sometimes you put that athlete there for eye candy.
But you know how long?
Wait. I don't want to.
You're wrong.
I'm not wrong. I can go down the list and show you.
Randy Moss been on that morning on that show for over 10 years, bro.
Right, but who was there before Randy Moss? It was Chris Carter. It was certain guys that Chris Carter and all them guys, they replaced Chris.
Right.
So what I'm saying is you have a window, just like Herm Edwards. Herm Edwards going to be replaced in a minute. So what I'm saying to you is, and I know my stuff, there's a certain standard in the league, like Paul Feinberg or whatever his name. This guy been around for years holding a position as an analyst. So there's millions of dollars that's spent on the media to portray a game that they never played. So I would rather see a guy who played the game talking to me about the game.
Okay, so
Go ahead. Let's go, Black.
The reason why that you have analysts that are they come from journalism backgrounds. That's why they are holding the position on TV, right? Randy Moss, Chris Carter, all these people, they get it. Tom Brady,
yes.
Right? My other favorite quarterback, Troy Aikman, the other one, Tony Romo. They get their jobs because their charisma on TV and they know the game, but they put them next to a real analyst.
Oh, that's why you put me next to you.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, we good then.
There you
Hey,
go.
moving right along, y'all. We're going to go to break. We'll be right back with Culture Conversations, because if you get right next to the right producer, you could be famous too. We going to break, y'all.
Good morning, South Florida. Happy Monday. We are transitioning to culture conversations. Take them 5 breaths in and those 5 breaths out.
Yeah,
We ready.
Coach D, it's on you, Coach.
Yeah, you all right.
You know what time it is. What you think about Culture Conversations?
Hey, you know, this man, she just knows how to change the mood. You know what I'm saying? So, she's one of the reason why the monster is not a friendly monster, because of these cultural conversation when she brings them in. So.
Hey, but you know what, though, and that's one thing about Lady Star. She believes in sharing the platform. So Lady Star brought in a special guest today to talk Culture Conversations with us, but we also going to talk about what he doing. We got the one and only Mr. J. Graham in the building. How you doing over there, Mr.
What's
J.
up,
Graham?
my brother? What's up? What's up?
Man,
what's up?
we so happy to have you in the building,
man.
man,
Good
for
morning,
Culture
man.
Happy to be
Welcome.
here.
Man,
Let's
we heard you
go.
doing big things
I've
down
I've
here,
been waiting. I've
man.
been waiting to get on here, man. I'm so happy to have y'all.
Ooh.
Let me be in this bitch. First things first, I gotta say. Shout out to
Wait, I
Coach.
know where you from. Hold on. You say, let me get in this what?
First things first, I gotta shout out Coach Dante. You
Okay.
know why I gotta say that?
Yes, sir.
You know how many people I meet, they always say, hey, I got something lined up for you. You never hear from them again.
Uh-oh.
I met this brother a week ago.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
here right now today.
About a week ago.
Shout out to my brother
Hey,
Coach
that's-
Dante,
hey, but-
man.
I
hey,
appreciate
man.
it,
Real
man.
recognized
Thank you,
real,
thank
bro.
you.
That's all I want to put out there. What's up?
No,
though,
I
fella?
love that. That's why this platform is here.
Absolutely, my brother.
To bring real brothers to this platform to speak about your truth,
Real,
what you
man.
got going on. So I know you from Queens,
Yes, sir.
but you now in West Palm Beach.
Palm Beach is where I was raised, man. I was born in New York. 12 years old, I moved to Palm Beach, and I grew up in Palm Beach. So Palm Beach is home. You know what I mean? I'm going to keep it real with you.
Okay,
New York
shout
is in
out
me.
Palm Beach.
New York
Okay.
is in me, but Palm Beach is where it's at.
That's
And what
what's
part
up.
of New York?
Queens.
Queens. Okay,
Village.
all right.
Now I'm
Queens in the
gonna
building.
give you a little insight, because Lady Star gonna drop a culture conversation question, and we gonna interview you all at the same time. So it's
get
gonna
it.
be a lot going on. We
Let's
gonna get
get
your
it.
feedback.
I'm waiting. Oh, I've been waiting. over
Uh-oh.
here.
So Star,
I
what the
took a nap
question
and
is?
everything.
Let's see what's on her mind today.
Well, listen, you guys, culture conversations has really gotten kind of heavy lately in light of the shooting at Appalachian School.
Yeah.
And there's been a lot of talk about gun control and legislation. So I'm just going to play this short clip for everyone to know where we're at on that. And we're going to get some opinions going now. For those, we are going to introduce to some and I guess reintroduce to others, Mr. J. Graham, and I know that you're a father.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Father 4.
All right. And are they in the Broward school system?
No, Palm Beach.
Palm Beach. Oh, okay, okay.
My
So
oldest daughter's in Broward, though.
it is.
Wow.
Yes, ma'am.
So
It hit close to home.
okay, that's what I was about to ask. How are you feeling in light of all this?
I mean, all I can say, Queen, is this shit is only gonna get worse. I mean, you gotta understand, like, it's not like in New York, gun laws are different. In the South, it's different, Queen. Anybody can have fire and you do what you gotta do. And people are going through so much, it's just scary, you know? Every time my kids go to school, I just say a prayer over their heads because
Right.
so many people going through shit in the South is different. Like I say, in New York, you better not even say the word gun, they'll lock your ass up. In Florida, I had a gun charge myself. In Florida, they like a days ago when it comes to gun shit. You know what I'm saying? So in the South period, it's only going to get worse until they tighten up these gun laws, and I don't think that's ever going to happen, you know? And it just sucks as a father. Every time my kids go to school, I just pray over their heads, you know? But
Well, I think
scary
one thing that you said, Jay, is that it may never happen in Florida, but you got to remember, man, the very first thing in the Constitution is that we the people. So if we the people decide to put the right people in the right positions to make the change can happen.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely, brother.
and
absolutely.
Jay, you just dropped something on me because I didn't know that New York was that strict on gun laws.
Oh, yeah.
So it's different by state.
Oh,
definitely
absolutely,
Yeah.
definitely.
Oh,
in my
wow.
state.
I
Yeah.
don't know if you know her about Plaxico Burress.
I heard of that story,
He
yeah.
played for New York Giants. He shot himself and had to do a year for shooting him damn self.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lil Wayne got a year for getting caught with a gun in this tour bus. It could have been 15 people in that bus.
Yeah,
They gave that nigga a year.
Joel Santana. Joel
Wow.
Santana.
They don't play in New
Yeah,
So
York.
it's
New York don't
state
play
by
about
state.
that.
State,
Yeah.
New York, they don't
Yeah,
play.
we-
Look,
Florida,
say
we
the
need
word,
it, yeah.
Florida, Georgia,
The
you straight.
South. The South
That's
is
what
always known to
out
be
here,
a
that's what
little
we do, is
liberal when it comes to
toe
gun
fire out
laws.
here. That's what we do.
Yeah, we
That's
kind
how
of
we
trigger
hold
happy
ourselves
out
down.
here.
That's what we do. It's fucked up, but that's just what it is. Even me, when I go out, I'm always ready to fight. But at the end of the day, these fists ain't enough. You got to be ready to, you know what I'm saying, what's coming to your head.
Right. And a lot of
Yeah.
people believe, it's their constitutional right and they want to exercise that.
It sucks, though.
Yeah.
Some people take that and use it as an excuse to go to do these school shootings. You know what I'm saying? From what I know, I just protect myself to protect my family. You ain't got no reason to go to no school and shoot nobody, man. It ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying?
Especially
I
a place of
understand.
learning, man. These kids
on,
are
bro.
just waking up in the morning and they just trying to make themselves better.
on, my
And they're doing something that is by law they have to do. They have to attend school. If not, the parents are going to pay the consequences. And to know that your babies are going into school and it's being forced on them to go to school, some of them don't even want to go. You know what I'm saying? But when they go and then now their safety is in jeopardy, for me, that's a problem.
But think about it, bro. When I was in school, I couldn't wait to go to school because that's where I was going to see the girls.
That's right.
I was going to play basketball. I could be fresh.
Yeah.
I couldn't wait to go to school.
Me too.
You feel me? Now my kids, even my two youngest, they don't want to go to school. I'm like, why you don't want to go to school, baby? That's where everything happens. And they don't really want to tell me, but I get it now. You
Right,
feel me?
right.
But in our age, I used to love to go to school.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't like waking up in the morning, but I knew about like 11, 12 o'clock. It's time for me to get fresh. The basketball game's about 5, 6 o'clock. I'm gonna be the man for about 2 hours.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
That's
feel me?
right.
You're right.
That's what I remember.
It was a
coming
safe. It was a safe haven. So if you came
Well, I
up,
was
go
gonna
ahead.
ask really about that because I think there's always been an issue with safety in our schools for as long as I can recall. I mean, fortunately, where I lived, it wasn't as drastic as other places, but I think school safety has always been a concern. I don't know. I'm even thinking about like some of the old school movies I've watched. Like, wasn't there metal detectors in like New York schools, for example? Like, always, right? As far as I can remember.
But here's the thing, though. They had those for protection to make sure it was a form of prevention. But after Columbine, after the first time it actually happened, it became this time. Same thing with the mass shootings. After it one time, then somebody else does it. And it's going on and on. So we have to, as a nation, say we're going to put a stop to this.
Yeah.
And the only way you put a stop to it, you put prevention and you make sure if you do it, it's going to be some real consequences behind it. But now everybody's saying it's the norm. It cannot be the norm where you can go to the local store and not make it home.
So, Coach, okay, so on that note, I'm just going to share a little bit about this. I was going to play the video
Please.
because people are trying to be proactive, so... So on that note, I just wanted to bring up, so you were talking about being proactive, and there were 3 gun laws that were up for legislation, and as you heard, only one of them had passed. One of them was called the Safe Storage Act, and that got dismissed. It didn't make it through legislation. And when asked about this, Governor Kemp has said that in lieu of the sensitivity of where we are right now, being that there's been 4 murders, 9 injured, now is not the time to talk about politics, because there is a strong arm of people saying that we need to act now. We need to relook at these proposals and take action. But the governor is saying now is not the time to talk about politics. And I wanted your guys' personal opinion on that. Do you think that we need to give a time to mourn the dead and then revisit this conversation, or is the time now?
The time is right now. And the reason the time is right now because I can speak from a father that my son is in the military. And I know for a fact that every person in the military, there's a price on their head. I know every time that they make a weapon for mass destruction, there's a price on our head. I know that if you send a kid or a plane, a drone, we paid for that to do something that's going to kill some people. So the problem that we have is you talking about death. You talking about murder. You talking about, and the problem is, if you never created that gun and just use your hands, that person lives on. But you created something to put fear in somebody's hand that says, I can kill you from afar. I can assassinate you from way over there. So you don't even need those kind of guns, because you could pass laws in your community and say, we gonna protect our own.
Right.
And let me say this before we move on. Most of your big gun lobbyists and most of the people who pay the money, like the Rockefellers, who still have a big influence on our government, wants to make sure that the gun laws stay in position.
Well,
So to my guest, I just was curious. Do you own guns? And do you believe like there should be a tighter restriction on guns? Legally, you own guns legally. You don't, yes.
Yeah, he just
Oh no, I'm a felon,
Okay.
Okay,
so I
Alright.
can't own guns.
Okay.
All
And do you
right,
think
all
that law
right.
should change?
Yeah,
I
hear you.
mean, I think it should change, Queen.
Yeah.
Because I got kind of fucked up with my case, and I get it though, because I was reckless. I was young and crazy, and sometimes that's what happens to a lot of people. They get reckless. Like when I got my first gun, I felt untouchable. And some of us do all of that. We feel like nobody can fuck with us. I pull it out of you, and I'm
Talking to the mic.
I'm sorry.
You all
I feel
right?
like
We good.
I feel like you tough. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that's like me. So God had to show me. I got fucked up. I did my little time and everything, and I've been doing pretty good. But it's tough going out and about. You know what I'm saying? I like to go. I like to wear my jewelry and everything. I'd be damned if a nigga take my shit from me. I done worked so hard for my shit. You think you're gonna take my shit from me within 10 minutes? But with that being said, I just try to stay in the house, Queen, because I'm in no position to protect myself. You know what I'm saying? Even if I protect myself, I'm going to jail because I got my rights taken away from me because I kind of fucked up. And I get it. I fucked up as a youngster. I got a
Now-
second chance at life.
Did you now do you have the right to vote?
I do have the right to vote, but I'm not fucking with that shit.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, so do you
I
vote
like
for different policies on guns or
My thing is, Queen, and people get mad when I say this. My one vote is not going to make a difference, Queen. If everything changes, they're going to be like, okay, Jay Graham, that the nigga didn't win because of Jay Graham. It doesn't happen. My one vote doesn't make a fucking difference.
but think about it, Jay. If millions of individuals thought like you, like my vote doesn't make a difference, then who are we to say we need to make a change in the gun laws?
No,
you know, your voice is big, all right, especially where you're going, right? You're becoming an influencer, all right? You're a musician, you're a comedian, you're an actor, right? And one day you might be the next Denzel Washington.
True.
You might be.
But even Denzel can't change gun laws.
No, Denzel can't change gun laws, but he can advocate.
Absolutely.
And people will follow him. So when you talk about voting and you're like, well, my one vote don't matter. You know, there's millions of people out there that say the same thing. But imagine if those million voices came and went to the poll and make a decision just within their community and say, hey, we are going to vote on outlawing these mass destruction guns that only should be in the war fields, right? It should not be within our community. All right.
sir.
Now, if you have a handgun to protect your household, you know, who am I to say you can't have your gun? But these mass destruction weapons, they should be off the streets.
True. Coach, it's never going to happen, though, in America, especially since COVID happened. You know how many people, every time I go to Publix to get a goddamn sandwich, I'm scared for my fucking life.
I believe you.
You know how many people feel the same way? It's not going to happen, bro. You got to be on point these days. You could go get you a little sandwich, and next thing you know, you might be dead.
Yeah.
Hey,
With
Jay,
that,
Jay,
you gotta
Jay,
be
Jay,
on
man,
point.
I'm so happy you on the show because
It's
you.
definitely-
Hey,
I'm
hey,
happy
listen,
to be
Jay,
here.
one thing about it though,
I'm
you,
happy to be here, man.
you giving us a whole nother
on now.
vibe, like you live this, man. But I gotta give you because we got to wrap the show up in a little while. So we want to talk a little bit about your career. We want to talk about you.
Let's talk.
We want to give you this platform
I
to tell
appreciate
us
you,
who
my
you
brother.
are. Because again, we do this every day.
I appreciate
But
you,
we
my
brought you here to tell them about what you got going on. So tell the people a little bit about yourself,
I
Jay.
appreciate you, my brother. My name is Jay Graham. I'm originally from Queens, New York. Grew up in West Palm Beach, Florida. I do comedy skits. I rap, model. I do everything. I just like to put smiles on people's faces, man. That's what I think I'm here for. You know, I feel we all have a purpose in life, and I feel mine is to make people laugh. And that's just what I'm here to do, man. You know,
All right, well, wait. We're going to change the atmosphere a little bit.
Let's get it.
I'm going to give you a chance to do one of your skits real quick now.
I can't give you that, boss. I got to get him. I got to get in process.
Oh, you got to get his own.
You ain't gonna put me on the spot, nigga. I get somebody a card. They be like, I do comedy skits. Tell me something funny,
Yeah, see, you're making us laugh. That's what we trying to do.
Go check me out, and I promise you, I'm gonna be funny, motherfucker.
All right,
You ain't gonna put me on the spot, make me sweat.
Hey, cause that's what I do. I make them laugh.
like
so
it.
I want to say, coming to the stage.
I like it.
My boy Jay Graham.
I like
with
it.
a little comedy. But guess what, Jay? We're gonna
like
ask you something else.
Yes, sir.
So you got some songs coming out.
Yes, sir.
What's the name of your song?
I
man?
got outside and strip.
Outside and
Outside and
Strip.
I like
Okay.
to see me. I like to party. You know,
Okay,
and,
okay.
and the thing about me is I like to keep it a buck. You got a lot of these people that talk that gangster stuff, and they're really not about that. Me, I like to party.
Okay.
Outside is more so I'm not pussy, and I like to have a good time.
Well,
but
you not what?
I'm not pussy.
Oh Lord, Jay, you.
But
Jay, you gonna get us kicked off that.
WUSS.
If you come around me with that bullshit,
I had to make sure I heard what you said, Jay. I like you.
I gotta tighten you up. But I'm not about violence.
All right, but listen, Jay, we might have some young people listening. So
Man,
this is
you're right,
Mr.
my
Jay.
brother, my bad.
Sometimes we have.
I'm happy
you
to
doing
have y'all
good.
here. I'm sorry for cussing. I don't know how to act. I'm so sorry.
No, you
But I'm
good.
grateful
You
for y'all to
good,
have
Hey,
me.
why don't you
good, you
introduce the first track, man, and take us into
Y'all want to
break?
party or y'all want to thug it for a little bit?
Hey, let's party.
Let's party, Jay.
Let's go to strip.
Let's go to strip.
Let's go to script. And
Me and my
tell
dog.
us what you were thinking about when you wrote the song, man,
You know,
as
I
an
was,
artist.
I was writing the song and I was thinking about a couple babies in the room with me, you know, and they're gonna make me strip. They're gonna be my private strippers.
Okay.
That's what I thought about. I would close my eye, I had private strippers.
You said a
Oh,
couple
man.
of babies?
You said a couple babies, man?
Yeah, can you clarify what you mean by
Those
that?
chicas.
Stop it.
Two of them.
We're living a poly life.
Oh no, my
around
bad,
here.
my bad.
Two women.
What I say? With
Okay.
two women, my
Two
bad.
women.
Okay.
Oh my, I got You're right.
You're
Not
living a
babies.
poly life
My
around
bad,
here.
not babies. When you got to be right. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
In Palm Beach, we say babies is ladies.
No R. Kelly.
So you tell somebody that ain't no peeing over here.
Yeah.
I'm there, but we ain't on this place.
Yeah. Grown women.
I like
Okay.
them my age.
All right, so so the atmosphere that we finna go into.
We about to go into strip.
Okay, I'm ready.
We about to
do
go
it.
into strip right now.
Let's do it, man. I'm ready. To
Hey,
do it.
this is
Hang on,
world
let's get it going.
premiere of Strip by your boy Jay Graham, only on Highly Unique Soul Flow. Let's get it. Uh-oh.
Man, Jay
Hey.
Graham,
He
boy,
wanna
you
see
took
them
us in
strip.
there, boy.
Okay,
Hey,
okay.
man. Hey,
You like that?
Hey, that was hot. That was
was
hot,
hot.
man.
Hey,
Felt like it was the weekend.
Yeah.
I just want us to party.
That's
You
a
know what I'm
party
saying?
vibe for sure. Hey, you know one thing I realized, man, Atlanta is really doing it for like the musicians out there in their city, in their state, man. The state of Georgia, it's a conglomerate. You know, they all come together and show love to the musicians out there. And what I was telling Jay here, you know, when we had our little conversation, it's like, you know, that's what the On the Way Up show it's about. It's putting our state back on. It's putting the city back on. It's to, you know, the mainstream artists, man, we already hear about them, but there's some amazing artists here in Florida that just don't have the backing. And we're just grateful and thankful
Yes,
that
sir.
we have a
Right.
platform where we can introduce that to local artists in all of Florida for sure.
And not
good
only
song,
that,
good track,
not
my
only
boy.
that, you have 50 years of hip hop sitting right here in the middle.
Fact.
So if he hears something, he know it's hot. We can do something with it. So I want to ask you a question. What? I heard them beat. Where are you getting that beat from? What state?
That's,
inspiring
that's
that
down
sound?
south.
Wait, y'all let the man talk.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
I got that for free on YouTube.
Oh,
And I
okay.
said,
Teach us the
I said
game.
this is my shit. And this shit's running. But don't get it twisted, bro. I've been in Florida for I've been moved here when I was 12. So I've been here 20 plus years. You know what I'm saying? Florida's home. Even when I go to New York, motherfuckers be looking like, you must be from around here. I'm like, nigga, I'm from Queens. No, you're not. You feel me? Florida's where it's at.
So Florida, that party beat, that Uncle Luke
That's
kind
what
of.
I'm on, boss.
Okay,
I
okay.
want
That-
people to party, bro. Like,
that's definitely
forget-
that Florida sound.
Everybody want to thug. Fuck all that thug and shit, bro. Let's party and have a good time.
But that's
bro.
what we are here in Florida. It's
Yeah.
all about party music.
That's
like
what I wanna be on,
If you
bro.
listen to like some grind mode music, man,
Yes.
that's the type of music we need to be putting back
Yeah.
out there. We need to put
Okay.
Florida back on the map, man. I
Facts.
think we have failed the past 20 years. You know, now it's time for Florida to come back up, and we're gonna do
Facts.
that only here on Highly Unique Soul Flow. But definitely, we're gonna break tracks on the Way Up show for sure.
Facts, bro. Facts.
Well, Mr. J, you know I'm the guy to keep a little controversy going.
Let's
so
keep it going. I like
I'm gonna
that.
ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Because you was in New York.
Yes, sir.
And now you're in Florida.
Yes, sir.
Who has the baddest lyricists, Florida or New York?
You know I'm gonna say New York.
Okay, okay.
Well,
I
listen,
respect the game.
The thing is about music these days, it's not even about lyrics these days. All you gotta have these days is a good beat and a good hook, and it's over with. Ain't nobody
Oh,
listen to
man.
that. Ain't nobody listen to the lyrics no more. I love lyrics. Don't get me wrong, but in this era, good beat, good hook, it's a rap. Trinidad James.
I don't know if the
Think
Kendrick
about all the people that
Lamar
came
fans
by.
would agree with you on that.
Think about
sir,
all the
but
people that
Wait,
came
wait, you
along
got
with
Lady
the
Star
hard hook.
riled up. Hey, Lady Star, I'm gonna be
You're right,
quiet.
Queen.
Talk to him, Lady Star.
No,
Music
I
ain't like
just,
how it used to be.
I wanted to just represent another voice on that matter. I don't know if everybody would agree on that, but I do know where you're coming from. But
You get what I'm saying?
But
I'm
ladies,
into
ladies want to hear the lyrics, right?
Absolutely. That's what we want, but that's nobody cares about.
no,
that.
no,
know what? I
I
think-
agree with what he's saying. On a mass scale, yeah, a nice beat and a hook will get you there. We've seen plenty of artists ride that wave. I'm just saying, I heard a sector while he was talking, because I know these people. I heard them rile up within me, like, okay, now I got to say something. I don't know if everybody from this generation would agree with that, but I think on a large scale, what you're saying is true.
No,
Yeah.
no, absolutely, and you're right, Star. You know, there's the Kendrick Lamar fans out there, the J. Cole fans out there,
Right.
and you know what? But like I was saying, man, we represent the nation, but we also gotta go gung ho for the state of Florida, and we need to bring that Florida sound back. And I think that's where we're lacking. And I believe 2025, Florida, we will regain that crown, especially with the artists that's coming out of Florida right now.
Wait, what do you think Florida lacking?
Ain't coming together.
No,
Queen.
we're lacking a lot in the music when it comes out right now. I mean,
Especially coming together.
When you think of Florida artists right now, how many Florida artists are doing it? We have Kodak Black is at the top of the
Yeah.
chart, right? You know what I'm saying? Then you have
Wait,
Boss
Creasy
Man.
not
have
from
Rick
here?
Ross.
Young
Boss
Miami,
Man
she's
D-Lo.
from
You
here.
got Boss Man D-Lo.
That nigga doing it.
You know what I'm saying? But that's pretty much it. When you talk about Florida rappers,
We don't come together.
We don't come together,
Nope.
and
I
we're not
think
doing it
Rick
like
Ross
Atlanta.
is claiming
What
Florida.
about DJ Khaled? Who
That's
else-
what I just said. I said
Khaled
Rick
ain't putting
DJ
nobody on from
Khaled is-
I
Florida,
said
though,
Rick
bro.
Ross.
Oh, DJ
I said
Khaled
Rick
on.
Ross.
Think about
Trick
it.
and Trina?
No,
What's
no,
going
no,
on?
but-
You
They're
don't
not
know
putting
the
nobody
name.
on from
But-
South
but
Florida, though.
can
You
you-
talking about in the current right
I'm talking
now?
about current.
In the
The-
current
the
wave?
past-
They're not putting
the
nobody on
past
from South Florida.
15-year gap in hip hop, Florida.
Wait, were you saying something about slip and slide?
No disrespect.
Hold on.
I love Trick and Trina, but let's keep it 100. They're not putting nobody on South Florida. Florida has never had a South Florida group. How Atlanta? You have a nigga that's from Fayetteville, Atlanta, Buckhead. Just because they from Atlanta, they gonna fuck with each other. That's never happened in Florida. Trick and Trina was strictly Miami. You don't see South Florida, Broward, Palm Beach, Dade. It's never happened.
That's facts.
We don't.
Ooh, okay,
Miami,
okay,
Florida
okay.
is a competition state. Nobody's like nigga like man.
It's
fuck
a
you,
show
nigga.
me
I ain't tryna-
state.
it's
Yeah,
a
I ain't
show me
working
state.
with
We
you.
don't come together.
You know what
like
I'm
that.
saying?
We don't come
And,
together.
but we got to put that bus together. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And start taking that ride together and bringing Florida back up. And I believe we can do it with, especially with all the talents that we have out here.
Absolutely. We
Facts.
coming together on the way
Facts.
up.
You know,
All right, all right.
Yeah.
Well, listen. See, when you come together, that meant somebody made you to make you the man you are.
My
So
daddy.
tell me, your dad.
My daddy made me the
Your,
man I
your
am.
dad made. So talk a little bit about your dad, man.
You know, my dog said I started stop talking about this shit. I ain't looking for no pity, but my daddy died 4 years ago.
Okay. I'm
In
sorry.
my,
yeah,
in my
yeah.
arms, that shit
Sorry to hear that,
fucked
man.
me up. I started to cuss, man. But I'm just getting back to it. You know what I'm saying? Get back right. And I just want to stop doing everything, bro. But I know my pops wouldn't want me to do that, so I'm just keep going, bro. But it hurts every day, you know? My dad died in my arms, and to me, it's my fault. So every time I wake up, it's like, damn, what am I doing here? So it's little things like this that keep me going, that make me feel like I'm somebody, you know? But every day I feel like I ain't shit, you know?
You know, I'll share a secret with you. So when I had grief, a great loss, and I was depressed, I gravitated towards comedies. And it really helped me pull out of that type of energy that would really keep you stuck, make you want to stay in the bed, right?
Right.
And
That's exactly what it
and this is something that you're giving to our community. So do you find that you channel a lot of this through your comedic work?
Absolutely. I think I do, but sometimes like I wish I could be on some Kevin Hart shit. You know how Kevin Hart he made $1 million off of Laugh at My Pain, and I try to figure out how he could do it because I'm just so hurt, and I'm just trying to keep going and still bring
Right.
out content, but I'm hurt like a motherfucker, Queen.
You know what?
I'm saying? I don't even like to talk about that shit with my dad. I get mad just talking about it like right
That's
now.
fair. You
So,
still
you know,
processing.
So I don't know how to
Yeah.
make laughs out about it.
They always say, man, through times you'll get over it. You know, I lost my dad 8 years ago, and I haven't seen that time yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I can definitely relate to that, especially if they played a major role in your life and they're the
Yeah.
reason why you are the person that you are today. It can be devastating, but you know what? One thing that where I found courage is that I want to make him happy.
Happy.
So every day when I get up, so I have in my office in the back of my desk behind my seat is a picture of my dad, and then there's a picture of a car that I always want to drive, right? But I always salute my dad first thing in the morning. So you guys probably see me, I'm always saluting. And the reason I do that is because that's something he used to do every morning, like before I get on the bus, salute, right? So I always salute him in the morning, and when I sit down on that chair, now I feel, all right, now it's time for me to make him proud because this is where I'm great.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
And brother, I would add this to you because I am a preacher's kid. My role model was Stanley Givens. I watched him minister for years. I'm that little boy that he said, that's my son with the hole in his heart. But one thing my dad taught me at an early age, he said, my grandmother died and she was laying in that box, and he said, touch her, magic. He said, you see how cold she is? He said, that spirit gone. So what he taught me at an early age, that life and death don't belong to us. So you can never feel guilty when somebody leave here and go back home, because we didn't create them. So my dad is right now, the body of my dad is over there in the cemetery at the veteran cemetery. But I celebrate him every day. I don't mourn him not one eye older, because if he transitioned to the other side, that's what we all got to do.
It's true.
Because
Bro.
just as sure as you live, you going to die.
You know we selfish though, bro. When you love somebody, you hate to see them go.
No.
Even with the shit
I
I'm
understand what
doing,
you're saying.
sometimes I'm like, bro, why am I doing this? Because even if I say I get $1 billion tomorrow, it doesn't matter to me because my dad won't be here.
You know why it matters? Because I read your notes. You got 4. So long as you have 4, guess what they doing? They watching their daddy. So the way you carry that legacy on is you live through them.
Right.
And you live for them,
Right.
so you can keep the legacy of your father going.
Right. And they got to know the history.
not far
They
from
got to
us, right?
They got to
Yes, sir.
actually
You better
know.
tell
Right.
it. You better
They got to
tell
know
it.
the Graham's history. And the Graham history, it didn't start with your dad. It started with your grandfather, your great grandfather, and his father, right? Yeah. And you got to be able to teach them that history. Listen, the reason that I'm pushing hard right now is to make sure that their legacy
Absolutely.
stay
Amen.
alive. And you're the one right now. You're the king. You got the crown. And if we all watch The Lion King, bro, Simba didn't become the king without his father leaving the jungle, right? So or the
that
safari.
part,
So
yeah.
always think of it that way, man. And that's what I think. I believe that, the king has moved on and he passed that crown. Now, who's gonna finish off that legacy? All right, I'm gonna pass on what I have to my babies. That way they know it came from grandpa.
You're right, my brother. It's just this shit just weird to me, bro.
All right, introduce the next song to the people for us, bro.
Oh, you ready for the next
Yeah,
one?
let's
Yeah,
do
we
it.
ready, man.
we
We about to,
outside.
hey, we
Yeah,
about to,
yeah.
hey, listen.
This one outside, baby. This
Yeah,
one,
here it
this
is.
This is the one that I'm saying that I want to do comedy, but I ain't no chump.
All right,
Don't get
all
it
right.
twisted. We
Okay.
outside, baby.
Let's
All
go.
right, we going
Okay.
outside, y'all. Let's go there, man.
Get it.
That's right, baby. You are rocking with the #1 morning show in the world, on the way up. I'm your girl, Takara Star, sitting here with a special guest, Jay Graham, in the building.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Mr. J. Graham is in the building, and we was just outside. Now, Mr. Graham, you know I got a couple questions about outside.
Let's get it.
But now go ahead, Coach D, talk to him.
Whatever
'Cause
you need to know.
Man, actually, what was the thought process when you were writing this
Outside?
Outside, yeah.
Because the thing is, I feel like when I doing comedy and stuff like that, people take you. I could cuss.
You've been
Do
cussing.
you
Keep
think
on
you've been
cussing.
cussing, bro?
My words get a little bit
No,
rough.
you all right. Go
The
ahead.
thing about it
No,
is,
hey, wait, let me tell
when
you something.
when you doing comedy, people take you for pussy, and they think you a joke and you a run over. So, and I'm not thugging. I'm keeping the stack with you. I'm not a thug. That's not
Right,
where I
right,
come
right.
from. But at the same time, I have to put that out. Like, listen, somebody told you I was pussy. They didn't lie. Because if it's smoke, if they don't pull up, I'm outside. Don't
Wait,
get this
wait.
fucked
Oh,
up.
If you
okay, that's where the
smoke,
song
what's
came
smoke?
from.
What
Got
you
it,
mean by
got it.
smoke?
If you got a problem with me, nigga, we could get it.
Oh, okay, but here's the question. And I'm gonna get back to the lyrics. Is this song non-fiction or fiction?
Fiction. Anything I put out is I'm about that.
Oh, you mean that?
I'm about what I
Oh,
say.
Lord.
That's the problem with a lot of
Oh,
rappers.
that
though.
means
Like,
nonfiction.
a lot of
No,
rappers.
see, I thought it was just me and Mr. Black. We have this thing going on, and I say that most artists are talking about their reality.
No.
Yeah, but
And
you can't bring up a debate with Mr. Black.
No,
He's
I
not
ain't
here to
no,
defend
he's not here to
himself.
defend himself. I'm just
Okay,
talking to an
okay.
artist
No,
what
no.
we've been talking about on the
Okay.
show. So what we have talked about before is most of these artists are only talking about their reality. Now, one of our co-hosts said that no, it's just entertainment. It don't mean nothing. But you're here to say what you said in them lyrics you meant.
The thing is, though, about a lot of people, I'm gonna give you a prime example. When Plies was hot, Plies came to Palm Beach, and all. Remember what Plies was talking about, all that fire stuff?
Yeah.
A dude went on the stage and put his fire on the thing and tell me, he said, "What you gonna do about this?" Plies looked at him like he was crazy. I'm not saying Plies is pussy, but when you put that music out there, you gotta stand behind it. When you put bad energy out there, that's what's gonna come back to you. You get what I'm saying? So I just try to talk what I'm about. My parents ain't raised no thug or no shit like that, but I've never been a bitch. So I just like to remind motherfuckers. So I don't talk no gangster shit because I don't come from that, bro. You know, and a lot of us talk that gangster shit, and a lot of niggas don't come from that. They're really not about that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I respect you. Hey, that's why I want to talk. I want to talk to the real Jay Graham. I don't want the fake guy. I want that's it. That's why we bring you on the way of the show so you can talk your talk,
See,
bro.
the thing about me, I don't mind to lose. That's the difference between a lot of people these days. You know, people want when they fight, nobody fights no more because if you fight, they put it on social media, goes on World Star. Now you embarrass me. I don't care if I lose. I'm ready to fight at 39. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so let me ask you, what are you fighting for? Earlier during the break, you know, we talked about channeling energy through music.
I'm upset, Queen.
And as an
Fuck it.
artist,
I'm mad.
so, and you're channeling that through your music. Is that
I'm
what you
hurt.
say? You're hurting.
Queen, I'm not trying to put. That's the thing, though. That's why I stay in the house because I'm hurt, and sometimes hurt people.
Okay.
And that's why
I appreciate that self-awareness.
I stay away and I stay home because I'm hurt. And sometimes in the process, you could hurt somebody not even know that you're doing it.
That's
So
fair.
I just stay home and just chill because I'm hurting still. I'm still trying to figure out how to get myself together. I'm fucked up.
But here's the question, though. Here's the question. So if you go in the studio and you hurt and you make a hurt song and I'm hurt and I listen to your song, I might go out there and fight somebody because I know how I meditate on that song because I listen to songs.
I get it.
So when I'm in my headphones, I'm like, I'm outside. I ain't backing down. The first person say something to me, I'm going off.
I get it, boss. But my music ain't to say go out there and shoot everybody.
No, I ain't say shoot. I say put these hands on.
You're right. That's what I'm on. That's what
we
I'm on.
only putting hands on people.
Outside
We ain't
is
shooting.
You're right.
Yeah,
Outside
man,
is
you
pretty
gonna
much-
fight because we hurt.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
okay.
Used
That's
to
what I'm
say
talking
pretty
about.
much.
You remember that
chill
song?
dude.
Nuck if you buck.
You know I knew
Nuck if you buck.
When that
Everybody
came
used to
on-
fight in the club.
When that song came on, you better find the wall.
There you go. Okay,
But
we
somebody gonna get
knucking and
slapped.
we bucking. That's
Okay.
right.
Someone gonna get
So
slapped when that come
listen,
on.
where can the people find your channeled music?
My channel music, you go to YouTube, Jay Graham. I'm on SoundCloud, Apple Music. I do my comedy skits on YouTube too, Jay Graham. Instagram, J_Graham 1985. Y'all come kick it with me, man. I'm all about positivity, you know, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm hurt.
You knucking and bucking,
Okay,
but you
all about
positive.
positivity.
I'm so
And-
hurt.
I love
And
you.
what I'm hearing though is all of your music is raw, it's authentic, it's nonfiction, it's you, right?
It's me, Queen.
All right.
That's all I
Only-
know. This,
okay.
I can't talk about anybody else. I want to know is my story, you know?
That's fair.
And
That's
again,
very fair.
the thing is a lot about it. So like me personally, my parents took me I moved from New York to West Palm Beach. And my parents did everything they could to keep me away from the hood, and I'm grateful for that.
Yeah.
As kids, you don't think about that. You like, you know, in the suburbs, you want to be hood, but now I'm grown and I'm so happy that my parents moved me away. And a lot of niggas don't look at that shit like that. Everybody want to be thugging, and I don't really understand, like,
Okay.
What
So
is the
Jay,
thing to be
I know
studying?
you're not a thug. I know that you're a comedian, an artist, and also an actor, correct?
ma'am.
You got some movies coming up, or
I got the movies.
what should we be looking out for?
I got Mitch out right now. You know me. I go
Okay.
check that out on my YouTube. I got
So where do people go
Perilous
to see
Times.
Mitch?
They could go to Mitch at Jay Graham. I'm going. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got to find the right name.
Go ahead,
All right.
find it.
But
man.
I'm on my it's on my YouTube. Jay Graham, Jay Graham 275. I got Mitch. We got Perilous Times. We got Ogress. I got a bunch of short films. I'm working, man. I got comedy skits
I
for
love
you.
that.
I love
Okay.
to make my thing is I like to make people smile, Queen. I'm hurt, but I feel like I want to make people smile.
And that's
know
the
what I'm saying?
therapy about it. I like
That's
it.
when I
So,
make my smile, I'm happy about that.
The movies are on YouTube as well.
Yes, ma'am.
And then anywhere else we should go find you.
Like I said,
So
Apple
it's like
Music,
a YouTube series then.
YouTube, yes, ma'am.
The
It's a
movies,
YouTube
okay.
Perilous is a series. Mitch is a short film.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay.
I want to go watch it. Are you fighting are you doing any throwing them hands in the movie?
No thugging.
No, he a cheating man. I seen something, but
No
I ain't gonna tell
thugging.
it all.
Oh,
I
what
ain't
he
gonna tell
doing?
it all.
Mitch
I ain't
is
gonna
about
tell it all.
Mitch is about a guy and his homeboy are best friends, and he can't get hard anymore. So he asked me if I could hit his wife.
Oh Lord! Oh, you doing about you doing? I wish you wouldn't trust me so much, but he gave you permission
He
to
gave
do it.
permission, but not knowing that I alrehed hit him. I
Oh,
already hit her
Lord.
before. He gave it an okay. It's
Plot
crazy. It says it got a little twist
Hey,
to
look
it.
how
You know
Coach
what
D
I'm saying?
looking at you.
It got some twist. It got some twist to it, man. Y'all
It's a
go check
film.
it out, man.
Okay,
Hey,
and they
oh.
can find it again
Wait,
on
was it-
YouTube at.
J Graham
There
275.
you
Jay
go.
Graham, I'm
Jay
gonna ask
Anderson.
you one more time.
Yes, sir.
In the movie, is that fiction or nonfiction?
It's nonfiction. I am an actor. I'm trying to be up there with Denzel. You
Okay.
know, I have people hit me up like, that's messed up with you. I'm like, it's acting, goddamn it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
That's
you
a lie.
It's
just
based on a
acting,
true
yeah.
story, huh?
It's
Yeah. Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right,
that's
so
it.
Jay, what you gonna do for the rest of the day?
What I'm about to do for the rest of the day?
It's motivated Mondays.
It's
You know, you getting to
motivation
work.
Monday, I'm about to go to work. I'm about to cry before I go to work.
Okay,
I hope the shit burned down because I don't want to go to work.
Oh, Lord.
But
So, what would you say to all our listeners out there? That are on the way up, moving forward. Like you said, they might not go to work. You got one word what you would say to like put a smile on their face and encourage them today.
don't stop.
Oh, I love that.
Keep going. You know what I mean? And just keep going. I feel like we competitive industry, whether it's music, acting. Everybody's trying to do it while you sleeping. Somebody else is doing what you're not doing. Keep going.
Listen, so on
know?
that note, don't stop here, you guys. We got non-commercial music right after this. And what we got, 4 o'clock grind? Yeah,
You
we can listen
already
to Black
know.
at the 4 o'clock grind.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I appreciate
Coach,
it.
And we
what you
wanna
getting
keep the
into-
conversation
What you getting into this
going,
afternoon
yeah.
or tonight?
Man, you already know it's Monday Night Football,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Hey, look. It's what to February. We got something to do Monday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. So
I told the wife to leave me alone until the end of middle of February.
Hey.
yeah,
You know
Jay,
what I'm
man. We had so much good talk. We ain't even ask you what team you root for. What team you root?
I'm a Giant, man, but I ain't got no business to talk. They trash.
Oh,
so
Lord.
I done I got me a Merino jersey. I done ran in the bandwagon.
All right.
I just go to the
well,
Miami Dolphin game and blend right in.
Yeah, well, welcome to the We Ain't Win No Super Bowl Club. Cowboys, Dolphins,
cowboy?
or the Giants.
You a Cowboy?
No, I led with the Cowboys first. I'm a Dolphin. We still ain't won no Super Bowl.
I'm
I'm gonna keep it a buck,
The
man.
Dolphins coming, bro.
The Cowboys are coming. This is our year.
Come on now.
Yeah,
This is our year. It's
Coach.
our year every year.
Coach, every year, I love you, Coach, but this shit got to stop.
No, every year. It's our year, man.
How is this America's team and y'all ain't won a Super Bowl since '97?
Underdog story.
welcome
ready
to the
for
show,
it. We ready
brother.
for
Hey,
it.
listen.
No disrespect, Coach. You know I love you.
No,
Coach.
I appreciate
I just gotta understand, where is this America's team?
It is
Yes.
America's team.
'97.
Yeah, we're
Yes.
coming. This year's our year.
Every year.
Every year.
Well, Jay, man,
And
look,
this
Jay.
year make no difference.
Jay, I'm so happy you here with us on the Way Up show. So I'm gonna do this. Cause we got to go.
But see, the
'cause
Dolphins
we-
was 1972.
I'm a Giant.
But
I'm a
I'm gonna
Giant.
just leave it there for the
Hey,
Dolphins.
hey,
All right.
Jay,
We're gonna
we
leave
been-
it there for the Dolphins.
Jay, we've been trained by one of the best, Mr. Black, that we close the show with some positive words. And we let everybody know we'll be back tomorrow. So, Jay, can you close the show after Lady Star say what she go? Did you say what you doing tonight?
Basically, I'm just keeping this conversation going. So we want to see you in our comments on YouTube. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and tell us what you thought. We had a lot of topics today. Everything from safety, gun control, to is music really, leaving an impact on our future, and processing grief, y'all. So we want to hear all about it. What do you think? We are on the Way Up Show on YouTube and Instagram. Remember, we talk back, we talk nice.
Hey, y'all,
And-
now
go
come
ahead,
back.
Coach.
Oh,
Z.
go
We
ahead,
going
go
to
ahead,
you.
go,
We
go.
gonna let you close.
Oh, I'm
Go
about to
ahead.
close. If
Go
you
ahead.
got something to say, say it.
Say it,
oh,
Coach.
you better say
He
it.
gonna talk about them Cowboys now. Look at I done put. I done
Coach B
poked the
been
finger.
ready. He been
Let's
waiting
go, Coach.
patiently.
We only got 2 seconds left in the show.
Hey, man, thank you, everybody, for listening. And our YouTube subscriber, thank you for subscribing to our YouTube channel. You can also catch us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. All right? Leave the comments. Leave us the message. We'll get back to you. Thank you for tuning in to the On the Way Up show, only on Highly Unique Soul Flow. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning at 8 a.m.
Wait, Coach.
Oh,
I'm trying to do it, Mr. Graham. We want you to close the show, and all you got to do is say you here on the Highly Unique Studio in Hollywood, Florida, and close it.
All right, make
So
that
you want me to say something?
I want you to do it. Look in the camera and close this show.
We on the Highly Unique South Florida show. I want to thank y'all for having me. I had a ball here. I don't know what I'm supposed to say.
All right, man.
Hey, y'all, we'll see y'all tomorrow,
Thank you
man.
for,
Well, thank you
It was
so
great
much.
having you on the show, Jay Graham. Thank you.
It's so amazing, man.